Yo, I know what you're here for. Let's get to that sports talk, baby. And today we got Dak under attack. Trey Lance just got traded from the 49ers over to the Dallas Cowboys. And you know all the quarterback problems they got over there for the 49ers. But we ain't going to get into that. But today we talk about the man Dak Prescott and Jerry Jones. They got problems. They ain't talking right.
Let's give Dak a heads up that this was coming. Did anybody in your organization give Dak a heads up that this was coming down?
No. Didn't tell anybody until we did it. Period. There was nobody that knew it. We told Mike after we'd done it. But my point is, we just wanted to get it done.
Jerry Jones let that man Dak Prescott know. I ain't tell nobody. He let the world know that he ain't tell the coach, Mike McCarthy. He ain't tell Dak nothing. He ain't tell nobody in the organization nothing. He made that business move and went to go to number 3 overall pick and Trey Lance and go get him and bring him in the quarterback room so they can finally put pressure on Dak Prescott. Because Jerry Jones that gave this man $160 million, and what does he got back? He got back a broken foot and mediocre season. When you call yourself America's team, you got to go out there and get it done. See, Dak Prescott, when he got on the scene, he wasn't no top tier quarterback coming out of college. He was a 4th overall pick, and he was picked at 135. And in 2016, he came on the scene, and Tony Romo, he messed up his back, and Tony Romo was mediocre, and he got injured. And in football or basketball, whatever league you play in, we call it the next man up. The next man up was Dak Prescott. So Dak Prescott, he went in there and got it, and he got him a 13-3 record, solidifying himself as the franchise QB for the Dallas Cowboys. But since 2016, as you know, it is 2023, about to go on 2024. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys have been mediocre. They swear they're going to the Super Bowl every single year, which you're delusional. You're not going to the Super Bowl in history. I don't need you there. When you call yourself America's team, you got to deliver, and Dak Prescott has not been delivering. His playoff record is 2-4. He got the same playoff record, the same amount of wins as Brock Purdy. Jalen Hurts has been to the Super Bowl, has a Super Bowl appearance, and he got drafted in 2020. You've been a player since 2016 on Dallas Cowboys, America's team that you so call, and you haven't been to the Super Bowl not once. Since what? 1995. So Jerry Jones is stepping in and saying, bro, I ain't got to tell you nothing. You ain't been delivering since I handed you this stack of cash. So he got 3 quarterbacks in the room. I'm going to develop Trey Lance on the back end. Cooper Rush, we've seen the record he had. He damn near looked better than you. You just started off last season injured because your arm or your hand or your elbow, and you got these injuries and you're not doing good and you throwing all these picks. You led the league in picks last season. And you expecting to get the shake of the hand in the front office?
Nope.
Like you done something. You ain't got no MVPs. You ain't got no Super Bowl rings. And you barely done anything in the playoffs. And you'd expecting Jerry Jones to shake a hand and say, hey, we're going to bring in this quarterback and Trey Lance, who's a 3rd overall pick, into the QB room. I just want to let you know because we got this respect. No, we don't got no respect. This is business. You ain't winning games. You getting up out of there. And you ain't been winning games, Dak Prescott. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers one day. I need your help. Click that button. It's always love. And if you hit it, thank you. Appreciate you. God bless. So I'm liking this move from the Dallas Cowboys and getting the upper pressure on Dak Prescott because he got the upper deck on Jerry Jones when he had this contract talk back in, I don't know, 2-3 years ago when he got his $160 million. Now you come in and get injured, you throwing picks. Hey, we gonna sit you down. We gonna sit you. I don't even think you finish off the season, Dak Prescott. I don't even think you finish off the season. I think you get benched, or they're gonna let go of you next year because you got a $59 million cap hit coming up next year. But that's enough of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sick and tired of them. We got this man Noah Lyles. I don't know how to say his last name, but this guy named Noah, he up on the podium. He talking about the NBA claiming world champions.
I have to watch the NBA finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I I love the U.S. at times, but that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
Like the USA don't got the best players all around basketball, like Luka Doncic, even old guys like Dirk. We got overseas players throughout history in basketball, the best in the world. That's why they call it world champions. I mean, you're laughing at the podium like you made this up the night before. Like you had this planned out to come up on there, and you see what Drake, he had to spit some bars against you. He said you looked up in the mirror and you said this in the mirror the day before, and then you got up on the podium, which I can believe. And NBA stars are calling you out on this, and I'm scratching my head like I'm calling you out on it too. I think it's an ignorant statement. Name me a country that we should go to play basketball at, to where they got great basketball players. Name me the country. Not saying that any of these countries don't got good basketball players. We see the players overseas coming to the NBA. Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Pascal Siakam. I can go on and on with all these overseas players that are great, the best ever. I get you in the Olympics running track and field. I see you on your 100 and 200 meter yard dash, but stick to running sometimes. The podium, it's just not yours. And them reporters back there laughing like the joke is really corny. But I see, Noah, that you got some athletes on your side like Shakira Richardson, who won the 100 meter yard dash, who's saying that he's right. I just think Noah should do his math, or do his history, do his homework on some stuff before he just comes out on the podium and says something outrageous. I think that athletes sometimes just be saying anything now. We're in a type of era where we can say anything now. It's all about clout now. So Noah, he might have just got up there and said, man, let me say something wild so they know my name, because I ain't known this guy before yesterday or 2 days ago when he said this. I didn't know this guy. Tell me what y'all think. U.S. world champions, NBA shouldn't be world champions. Who knows? Leave it in the comment section. I love y'all. You watch this video at the end. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.